Hi, this is Danny Rams from Maverick Spirit Astrology. I'm just going to go in through the transits really quick. We have the 14th being the Aries moon. We are Neptune sextiling Mars, which is going to go until the 15th. We have Saturn squaring Uranus, which is going to go until March 2nd. We have Jupiter squaring Lilith. That's going to go on until the 19th. And we have Saturn sextiling Chiron until the 24th, and we have Venus trine the north node and sextiling the south node. What did I just say? Exactly. So an Aries moon comes in. It's the starter moon, the first fire moon, and we really have a passion here. So it's going to create that drive into the week, which is the 14th, starting on Sunday. So Neptune is our dream realm, and it's going to really, really like our action realm with Taurus. So it's kind of like saying, I'm going to create the actions of our dreams, or I'm going to dream out where my actions are. And then we have Saturn, our achievements in the mind builder, squaring our Uranus in the bodybuilder. So this again is the balance of where are the achievements through mind work, through networking, squaring off with the evolution of our body, of our physical body's values, virtues, and self-worth, right? So then we go into the Jupiter square Lilith. Lilith is our suppressed self, and she is in Taurus. So she's in our physical realm of self-worth, but also suppressions are here. So Jupiter is expanding with the mind builder's energy. So this is again the mind squaring off the body's suppression. Saturn is sextiling Chiron. Saturn here is saying I achieve with the very big flow here, because we're going into Chiron Aries energy, and that means that that is the spirit boss's wounded healer. We consistently are forgetting that we are part of God. So when you forget you're part of the universe, how are you grounding yourself? How are you doing it in a way where you're achieving that self-enlightenment towards your wounds that need to be healed? Venus is trine the north node, so Venus in Aquarius is harmonious with our purpose uh, our purpose-driven purpose at this time is in Gemini. So the north node is saying that your purpose is learning in logical thinking and becoming the student, but also that sextiles is saying hello over here with the South Node in Sagittarius saying not only are you the teacher, you're also the student. So we're learning new perspectives with love and friendships because this is in Aquarius still. That's just the 14th. So happy Valentine's Day on that one. We have the 15th where Mercury in retrograde is conjunct Jupiter, squaring off Lilith. So we still have Venus trine the north node. So now we have Mercury in retrograde who's saying, you know what, I really need to have reservations about what I'm thinking as far as like creating my mind's concrete structure. I need something to build upon so I can create my community, so I can create my partnerships, so I can create my networking. And right now, we're going back and forth with that Mercury retrograde feeling. So we're still having technology problems. We're still having communication problems. We're still having, this would also be like partnerships, but also futuristic relationships of the future that we can be actually thinking about or creating a communication with right now. This is a friendship level as well. Jupiter is saying I expand and grow in the mind builder, but they're squaring off that physical realms, physical body builder suppressions. So this is our physical body not being able to just go out and play with everybody, right? So we really have to see where can we learn to grow? Where can we learn to network? And if you haven't learned it yet, it will be technology. Um, so Venus, again, is trine the North Node, saying that our purpose is with love and building of the mind. And it's sextiling the preacher in Sagittarius, saying that the spirit plan is all coming together with the mind's plan. Like we're working together here. We're using our logical thinking, we're using our faith's journey, and we're doing long distance, short distance travel, and also that includes, because this is air, um, we have Mars sextiling Neptune still, which is again the actions of the dreams. Saturn is still square Uranus, which was the achievements or the revolution. So this is mind and body revolution. This is, are we focusing on the achievements of the past? Because we should really be looking towards the achievements to the future and quit being so traditional. And maybe we're restructuring what tradition means. We're creating new love right now. Like, there's people that haven't seen their families for so long. There's people that haven't like kissed their nieces yet. They still can't, but there's still an ability for us to be able to FaceTime or for us to be able to, there's so much like solitude, that feeling of loneliness too with this Neptune in Pisces. Like I don't doubt it that it has something to do with it. It's creating feelings of vibration, and we're learning how to feel ourselves deeply, our needs and our wants and our hopes and our dreams, and having them to come true. So we are yearning right now. With this Saturn sextiling Chiron, we really want to heal those wounds. We feel so alone. We're feeling that achievements need to be made. Like we really need to put ourselves out there and let our family know, hey, we miss them, or hey, our friends, we miss you. Hey, we haven't seen you in a while. I haven't touched someone else's face that I don't live with in so long. So it's like we're all kind of feeling that yearning for that old normalcy, that old feeling of physical smells and touches and textures and people that used to make food for you that like you haven't seen in a while, people that have like a favorite dish. That's kind of really where we're at with, I mean, being in that Taurus energy. It is about Venus. It is about luxury, self-worth, values, and virtues, but it's also about the five senses, creating that sixth sense as well. Like we're starting to learn how to taste our own food, or we're learning how to um, take care of ourselves in a different way in public. We're learning so much more, and we're doing this mind versus body, but we're doing it all wrong if we're not feeling. If we're not feeling, we need to really take in that Neptune. Like, we seriously need to, because the wounded healer also is the spirit boss. And when you're in that spirit boss's energy, that's literally like the universe telling you, like, I'm wounded. Like, I need healing. I need you. The universe needs us to heal. So we need to feel. Taurus moon comes up on the 16th. We have Mercury squaring Lilith, Jupiter squaring Lilith. Again, this is the suppression of our physical bodies versus Mercury in retrograde still at that point. We have Jupiter in expansion, Mercury with the analytical thinking. How am I going to do all this? How am I going to plan all this? And like Jupiter comes in, it's like, I'm really lucky. I feel really good. Like, let me roll the dice. Don't do it. Don't take the chance, because the benefits of you either physically feeling ill or wanting to be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Like, don't take the chance. Like, this is not the week to take the chance. This isn't even the year to take the chance. Like, take the chance in like 5 years, okay? Let's be honest. We really if we're able to feel the energies, the planetary energies, the way that we should be feeling them, we really need to think about that. Like, we really need to put into perspective of how do I feel more deeply and let people know that, yes, I can't physically feel you, but I can feel you. We have Saturn again. It's just like it's so repetitive this whole week with the Jupiter squared Lilith, the Saturn sextiles to Chiron, Saturn squares Uranus. On the 18th, we have the Sun moving into Pisces houses. So at 0 degrees Pisces on the 18th, um, I'm going to be putting out Pisces, all that I can fill your mind with Pisces. The 19th brings in the Venus square Mars energy, and that is kind of like where we're at again with our heart squaring off that action. So, learning how to, huh, so how do I explain this? The communication that needs to be done is to teach yourself how to do telepathy. And I know that sounds crazy, but like you can will somebody to call you, and like learning how to feel the way that you feel and increasing it through your mind's energy is really going to help your missing. What are you missing? Like, what is it that you're missing that you feel that you're missing? Are you missing home? Are you so far away from home, like you can't come back because of COVID, or you can't come back because of the structures that are put into play? Um, Taurus energy is telling us to really stand our ground on this physical, distancing. And again, Chiron is like, I need to be healed. I need to be healed. So this is what you have to go through. And Mercury goes direct on the 20th, but we still have like 2 weeks of what will feel like it'll still feel like sprinkles of it will be feeling, still some stale technology issues, still some issues, but if you haven't noticed, it's more of the mind versus body versus it really being about electronics. And if it is about electronics, it's been about the internet, or it's been about like how you weren't able to pick up a call physically because you were doing something, or you know um we also have that energy of the moon in Gemini on the 19th. Sorry, I didn't want to leave that out. And on the 20th, again, Mercury goes direct, but we're still going to feel that like hangover of like, I wish I did it this way. Maybe I could improve it this way. Like, we're really dealing with what our body's abilities really are during this time. Um, and we end the week on the 21st with the Cancer moon. So the moon's home placement, we have Neptune's home placement, and we're really looking into our soul boss and planner working together, as they will at some point, the moon will cross over the degrees of Neptune in Pisces, and then we have the sun there as well that will soon cross over that as well. This is where the self enlightenment or self undoing can happen. This is also where you can feel self-sacrificial, and you can also think of ways to create a deeper bond versus it being a self-undoing. Look to that Jupiter sub-ruler here. Okay, so that includes this week of the 14th through the 21st, and I'll post what I can, and I hope this makes sense to you. I do want some feedback, you guys. I want to know how you want me to read these. Do you want me to just say them how they are and then explain them, or just explain how I feel and then print out the little prints? However you want to learn astrology, I just want you to take in the energy. So however that works for you, please let me know in the comments below. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to share somebody's energy, okay? This is really about the time of Aquarius. We're social networking. I know somebody who needs me is out there through you. So please make it happen. All right? Have a happy week. Thank you. This is Danny Rams from Maverick Spirit Astrology.